Game 2 of a 3-game set against the Philadelphia Phillies. 22 times last night. Only 5 out. A strikeout. Insane. So the Astros hoping to put the ball in play a lot more tonight. Justin Verlander getting the start tonight. Going for his 8th win of the year. 2.69 ERA. Nice. 2.12 strike. Verlander comes in at a pretty good spot here. The Astros did not give up many runs last night. Josh James did leave the game early. He's going to be fine. Results from the MRI were negative for tears or any kind of surgical repair being necessary. So he'll sit out for about a week and a half. He'll miss one start. Quickly 0-2 to Gene Segura. As we were saying, the Astros pitchers last night only gave up nice 12-6 curveball. Gets Segura looking for strikeout number 1 for JV. Segura not happy with the low strike call there.
The left fielder, number 22.
Astros only gave up 3 runs last night. One of those 3 runs was a 9th inning solo homer by Bryce Harper. So it was a very close game throughout, but the Astros never got a runner past second base. Only had 1 runner reach second base, and that was Alex Bregman. 1-1 here to Andrew McCutchen. Long story short, Astros hoping to put the ball in play. Now, we will tell you, we talked to Dusty Baker before the game tonight.
No, that's down.
Asked what he thought about the performance last night and being such a bizarre season where the Astros, an Astros pitcher, Zach Greinke, owns now what was the Major League record for strikeouts in a game at 21. Now since broken since last night by Aaron Nola at 22. Dusty said they did a simulated practice as soon as the game was over, and they were crushing the ball in that simulated game. So, go figure. But they were held scoreless last night. Carlos Correa is going to come in, field that cleanly, throw on to Yuli for out number 2. As we mentioned earlier, Bryce Harper had a solo homer in the 9th inning of last night's game. That was his only hit in the contest.
0-1's the count.
He swings and misses on that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That one's hit really hard. You can hear the crack of the bat, especially if you're broadcasting this game up on your television sets at home. Or maybe you got headphones in. You heard the difference there. That was pretty loud. So 2-out single for the Phillies. And Hoskins going to lift it foul. Yuli's going to camp underneath it. Should squeeze it for out number 3. He does. So the Phillies leave a man after a hard hit ball by Harper. Astros coming into bat for the first time in this one. We'll be right back. For 10 wins. Zach Wheeler, 3.14 ERA, 114 strikeouts, and 114 2/3 innings for Zach. Anytime you have a pitcher with 10 wins more before the All-Star break, you know they're doing something right. Ryan Dietz, welcome in, man. And what do we got? Oh, Beckham too. Perfect. 98 on the gun. That should be fun. Take it inside for a strike. So, one thing that Dusty was talking about in our pregame interview today with him, the Astros in that simulated game following the 22 strikeout game, they were putting the ball in play with the fastball. So what they were doing last night against Nola, a lot of foul balls, fouling away the fastball, and then being susceptible with a favorable count for the pitcher and the slider and changeup. See, there we go, fouling off. That was a changeup, but balls over the plate got to be hit into fair territory. It'll be 2-2 here to George. Late on the slider. Oh, this better not be how tonight goes too. But The first out tonight is recorded via the strikeout. That's George's 5th strikeout in a row, by the way. Jose Altuve fouls one away. First strike number 1. Another foul ball by Jose. And the count's now quickly 0-2 after a pair of high 90 fastballs. 2 strikeouts to start this one on a slider outside of the zone. Altuve could have hit it with an oar. It was way out there. 2 gone for Michael Brantley. Oakland did win last night. They are in first place with a one-game lead on the Astros. Okay, that was by mistake there. That did not mean to hit the button. 2 down, 21 more for the record, says Dietz. And, strikes out the side in the first. Oh, folks, if you watched last night's game and you're tuning in, either watching this later or live with us right now, that's not how tonight's going to go. Stick around and we'll prove it. Didi Gregorius leads off the second for Philadelphia. They did have a base knock in the first inning, but Bryce Harper was stranded at first base. So we're scoreless here in the top of the second. Astros, the strikeout woes continue. Go down in order via the K. That's hit hard and just over the leap of Correa for a leadoff single. Double play will be in order here with nobody out and a runner on first. Real Muto batting for Philadelphia. Verlander gets a strike. Dietz, we're going to get hits, man. Actually, we can get hits, right? As long as every out's recorded via the strikeout, we could set some kind of crazy record. That one's hit really hard. Springer on the move. Gets there in time. Keeps Gregorius at second or first base. It was funny. Dietz had some really good zingers. When I say Dietz, I mean my buddy Ryan Dietz. He sends me some texts last night after the game. Mainly stuff like, do you remember what jersey number Clayton Kershaw is? And at first I thought he was really asking him stupidly. I said, no, not off the top of my head. He's like 22. And then he sends a picture of Emmett Smith, who of course, should it be a double play? 4-6-3 to end the second. Sends me a picture of Emmett Smith in a 22 jersey and it says, when did you graduate high school? I went 22 years ago. Back. No strikeouts. Yordan Alvarez is going to strike out first for the Astros here in the second. Phillies in the shift, so a late swing could get him extra bases. Changeup's fouled away. Changeup coming in at mid-80s, and the fastball coming in at the high 90s. Quickly 0-2 to Yordan. Four strikeouts in a row here to lead off the game. Oh my God. It better not happen, folks.
The third baseman, Alex.
There's one. There's two. There's three. Let's go 4 in a row. They're not going to show Yordan's? Nope. Oh, yeah, they are. Good, good, good. One gone here in the second inning. Next up to strike out for the Astros, Alex Bregman. 31 homers, 350 average. He only struck out twice last night. That's pretty good. That ball went to the backstop, but it still swung. Folks, if you're just joining us, never watched any of these broadcasts before, I'm really trying to hit the ball. That was a bad decision there, but 0-1 to Alex.
1-1.
Good decision by Wheeler to throw it way out of the zone. Might as well get some freebies. The 1-1 to Bregman. Late on the 98-mile-an-hour gas. 1-2 now to Alex Bregman. That's 5 strikeouts in a row to start this one. Oh, there are no words. There's nothing you can really say. Except, come on, Yuli, just ground ball. Just get out by the pop-up or something. 100 on the gun now. No. They have 5 strikeouts, 5 outs in this game. And it seems like Wheeler's really rare. Oh, there we go. That's not going to be a strikeout. 5-3. We'll take it. Yuli, first Astro to put the ball in play tonight. We're through 2. Still scoreless. Adam Hazley leads it off for the Phillies in the top of the 3rd inning. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball from Justin Verlander. Verlander can't be excited to see the strikeout woes continuing for the Astros here so far in this one. Reddick squeezes it for out number 1 here in the 3rd.
The second baseman, Josh.
It was at the 9-hole, man. Kingery. King. Swing and a miss. So we see why the Phillies have 50 wins on the year. Nola and Wheeler, pretty good 1-2 punch. Between the 2 of those guys, they have 27 strikeouts. And we're only in the 3rd inning of game number 2. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Kingery for out number 2 on the strikeout. Justin Verlander's only got 2.
Number 2, shortstop.
He's got a lot more to catch up with his opposing pitcher, Zach Wheeler. That one's crushed. It's going to be 1-0. Might be the final score if the Astros can not figure out how to hit tonight. Segura hit that one a long way. That one lands up on 59. And it's 1-0. A solo homer given up by Justin Verlander. He's done that before. Enjoys doing it. I don't know why.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's kind of, if he has an Achilles heel, that's what I would call it. The knack for giving up solo homers.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
With Wheeler throwing the ball 100 tonight, the Astros batters could just get the ball, the barrel on the ball. They could drive it out. That's going to prove pretty tough. The 2-2 to McCutchen. Swung through, another strikeout for Verlander. He does give up the solo homer to Segura. It was hit a long way, too. 1-0 Phillies. We're through 2.5. Astros have been recorded out 6 times, 5 via the strikeout. Let's change that up.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop,
Carlos Correa leads it off. Late on the fastball, 0-1. Foul away, it's quickly 0. Bad pitch, or bad decision there by Correa. Wheeler's 6th of the game, only 1 out in the 3rd. He's recorded 7 outs, 6 via the strikeout. Josh Reddick now bats. Thank you for stopping the counting, Ryan. Oh, maybe you haven't, maybe. No. 0-2 to Reddick. I promise these guys are trying at the plate. It doesn't look like it, but they are. Another strikeout for the Astros. Holy moly. 7 strikeouts now. 2 outs in the 3rd. Garrett Stubbs now batting.
Counts 1-0.
He figures out a way. Oh, there you are, Ryan. He figures out a way to hold up and not swing at a ball. Maybe he'll teach some of the teammates there in the dugout. 1-0. Never mind. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now to Garrett Stubbs. Not going to be a strikeout. Right fielder over to squeeze that one for out number 3. 9 outs have been recorded. No hits. First time through the lineup. 7 men retired via the strikeout. We're through 3. 1-0 Phillies.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
That's a good idea, Ryan. I like that coaching.
Right.
I'll take that.
Harper.
Take that and see what we can do with it. Two and 0.
No strike. Two balls, 1
I think that one either hit off Stubbs or the home plate umpire's foot. Either way, swung and missed by Bryce. 2-1.
count.
In the dirt. Hey, Potate Movie. I heard you, man. You don't have to keep saying it. I want everybody to know that Houston sucks. Ooh. Nice play by Correa, though. That didn't suck. Even Potate Movie can agree with that. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Reese Hoskins will bat with nobody on and 1 gone.
Ball, that's outside.
Verlander misses outside. Well, reminds me of the Billy Madison
Ball.
cafeteria scene. They don't suck, they strike out. Ryan says that's good. Where the kids are arguing about the best video game ever. And Adam Sandler says Donkey Kong is the best video game. And the kids go, Donkey Kong sucks. And Adam Sandler's response, you know what, kid? You suck. Hey, 2 hard hit foul balls, but it's evened up to 2-2 against Reese. The payoff pitch hit pretty well to center. Springer going to charge in and squeeze it for out number 2. Oh no, no, Potate Movie cheater. That couldn't happen. We set the major league record last night with 22 strikeouts. I promise you, if the trash cans were activated, that would not have happened.
0-1.
Quickly ahead of D.D. Gregorius, used to play for a team called the Yankees, who
I got the count.
have also been convicted of cheating. There's plenty of proof that every team has done it in some form or fashion. And there we go. That'll be a quick 1-2 inning for JV. Hey, Potate Movie, we'll get back. We'll go back and forth. But right now, we got to take a quick break through 3.5. Phillies 1, Astros nothing. George Springer leads it off here for the Astros in the 4th. Hitless through the first time through. Also 7 strikeouts. The some trash cans not in the dugout. So a little more difficult, says Potate Movie. First pitch to Springer.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We'll go with a little bit of Ryan Dietz, who's coaching from Pearland, Texas tonight.
Aye.
Wait to swing till you get a strike. There we go. 1-1. 98 of those coming in fast. Late on that 98 gas. 1-2 now to Springer. Another strikeout for Springer. I believe, let's see, 4 last night, 2 now in a row. That's 6. 6 strikeouts in a row for Springer, who sucks. Just kidding. Jose Altuve just trying to put the ball in play here. Hey, the no-hitter is erased. Let's do it. Little 1-out rally. Altuve on first. We'll bring up Michael Brantley. Altuve back. Wheeler with a strong fastball. We'll see if Altuve does take off. The pitch out. Throw is up. Allows Altuve to get in there safely. So the tying runs at second base here with only one out in the fourth. The 1-0 to Brantley. Swung through and missed. 1-1. Rally Becca to strike out Becca. No, don't say that. No. We struck out a lot last night before you guys tuned in. But we did strike out in the ninth. We struck out the side. I'll tell you, that was a tough one. I was looking forward to tonight's game to get that out of our system, and we started the game off tonight with 5 strikeouts. Hey, looky here. 3-1 to Brantley with first base open and Alvarez on deck. Hit to left. It's carrying, but it's going to be caught at the wall. Altuve stays at second base. Now 2 gone for Yordan Alvarez. A lot of these guys are hitless for the series, including the big man here, the Astros DH, Yordan Alvarez. Good pitch to swing at there, but he doesn't. Yordan waiting for a pitch that's probably out of the zone to take a good hack at. If I had my druthers. The 0-1 to Yordan. Decent decision there, but late. No, early. It's quickly 0-2 to Yordan. Another strikeout for the Astros as Alvarez goes down via the K. They leave a man, but they get a hit. Baby steps. We're through 4. Philadelphia 1. Houston sucks. Nothing.
Leading off for the Phillies, the catcher, JT
Real Muto leads it off for the Phillies here in the 5th. Astros in the shift, so probably means they're about to get exposed here with a weak ground ball to the right side that'll probably go to the wall for a double.
1-1.
Let's hope not. 1-1 pitch to JT.
Ball, that's high.
Changeup's taken high for a ball. The 2-1. Curveball falls in there for a strike. And the count evens at 2-2. Sliders hit pretty well out to the outfield, but Springer going to move over to his left. That's his right, our left. Squeezes it for out number 1. Oakland and San Francisco scoreless through 2, as you see there on the Crawford box scoreboard there out in left field. Doing some scoreboard watching with Oakland in first place by a game. They were 9-8 winners last night. It was a slugfest out in the Bay as the crosstown rival Giants lost to the A's. Quickly 0-2 here with 1 gone in the 5th. The 0-2 pitch to Nick Williams. Just missing on the outside corner. See if Justin Verlander goes after that corner again. He does and misses. Count evens to 2-2. Curveball's lifted foul. He stays alive. Look at there. What did we talk about? A grounder to the wall for a double? Wasn't this batter, but same outcome. I love the shift and I hate the shift. But hey, shift happens. 1 out double by the Phillies on the weakest double you'll see hit. Adam Hazley was a flyout victim his first at-bat. Bats here with a runner in scoring position and one gone here in the top of the fifth. Cruising through this one tonight, which is pretty easy considering the Astros have only had one hit. And it counts 3-0 to Adam Hazley now. 9-hole hitter on deck. First base is open.
Count is 3-1.
The count goes full after the foul ball. It's going to be weakly lifted to shortstop. Correa's going to squeeze it for out number 2. Runner holds at second base. 2 gone now for Scott Kingery.
The second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Slider misses high, 1-0.
Ball inside.
2-0. Verlander struggling with the strike zone here against the 9-hole hitter for Philadelphia.
Nope.
Still can't find it. 3-0.
3-0.
Segura waits on deck, and he's been the Phillies' only run tonight so far. A solo homer. 3-1 pitch. Lifted sky high in foul territory. Stubbs going to camp underneath it and squeeze it for out number 3. So we're through 4.5. Astros have managed only one hit so far. It's Phillies 1, Astros nothing. We'll be right back. Back here in Houston, Heidi Watney's microphone still doesn't work, but mine does. There we go. That's the man with all the offense tonight. Single stolen base. This inning's led off by Alex Bregman.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
He did get a hit last night. I believe it was a double, or he was stranded. Fastball swung through and missed on the middle pitch. That's the ones we got to go after, Coach Dietz. The 0-1. Another one middle. That should be extra bases here for Bregman. That's going to be a leadoff double for the Astros here in the fifth. Alex's 30th of the season. It was grooved 2 fastballs down the heart of the plate. Back-to-back pitches, and he takes the second one to left center for a double. So the Astros with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Brings up Yulieski Gurriel. Oh no. This could be a double play. Ooh! Bregman does get to third. Yuli almost beats out the throw. Alex was trying to, I guess, distract him with that back and forth there. He does advance the runner. We're not going to be too upset about that. The ball was hit and play. Runner's now at third base for Carlos Correa. Yet to put the ball in play tonight. His first at-bat resulted in a, you guessed it, swing and a miss. That's a first pitch strike in the outside corner to Carlos Correa. 0-1 pitch to the Astros shortstop. Slider pretty much in the same spot. Carlos knowing he's going to have to protect there. Swings through it. And he's down 0-2 here with the runner at third base and one out in the fifth. Another strikeout for Correa. Zach Wheeler's 10th of the game. The pace to break the record has finally slowed. 2 gone for Reddick. We need that to drop to tie the game. It's not going to. Right, left fielder makes a pretty good play right at the wall there in foul territory. Leadoff double is stranded at third base. We're through 5. Phillies 1, Astros nothing.
Yes. Leading off for Philadelphia.
Yes, Ryan, a little swing lube. It seemed to help a little bit. Gene Segura leads off the 6th for Philadelphia. Verlander back out, 67 given up. He's pitched well overall. No walks, but a couple of at-bats have resulted in 3-ball counts. 2-1 here to Segura. Swings through a slider, 2-2. Hit really hard. Altuve snares it because he's a pro. 4-3. And that crack of the bat could be heard across the street at the bar at Union Station. One gone for the Phillies here in the top of the 6th, and it's Andrew McCutchen. So Segura has got Verlander figured out tonight. He's hit the ball hard all 3 times. It's quickly 0-2 to McCutchen. 0-2 pitch. Springer races over to his right. He catches that one for out number 2. Verlander trying to go 1-2-3 here in the 6th. It's going to be a tall order because Bryce Harper strides to the plate for Philadelphia. The 0-1 to Harper. He swings through the fastball. 0-2. Altuve was playing a rover. He gets 2 of the 3 outs this inning. That one's 4-3 for out number 3. We're through 5.5. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the Phillies clinging to a 1-0 lead. Astros, let's get those bats rolling. Only 2 hits. We'll be right back.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher.
It'll be the Astros backstop leading it off here in the 6th. Springer and Altuve will hit 2-3 in this inning.
Count 1-0.
Takes a ball low, 1-0. Wheeler with only 51 pitches so far in this one. That one's popped directly behind the plate and caught for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4.
Springer has struck out 6 consecutive plate appearances. He struck out in every plate appearance in this series so far. There it is. Off the schneid. A 1-out single. So Springer will be at first base with 1 out for Jose Altuve.
Next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve looks at a slider down out of the zone. The Astros fans getting a little loud here, sensing may have something cooking here in the 6th. Altuve slices that one foul. 1-1 now to Jose. Late on the fastball. Makes it 1-2 to the Astros second baseman. Slider out of the zone. 2-2 now to Altuve. 2-2 Altuve. Count will go full as he looks at a fastball in the inside corner. Just off the inside corner, we should say. Brantley waits on deck. Springer with a 1-out single. He's at first. The payoff pitch to Jose. That might fall for a single, but stays in the air just long enough for the center fielder to squeeze it for out number 2. Springer stays at first base.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Altuve just getting just underneath that one. It'll be Michael Brantley looking for his first hit tonight. Got Springer over at first base, 2 gone. Astros trail this one by 1 run. First pitch swinging for Brantley. That one will be fouled. I'm sorry, popped here in the infield. Third baseman squeezes that one for out number 3. Astros get a hit, leave a man. We're through 6. It's Phillies 1, Astros nothing.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Verlander back out for his 7th inning of work. He's got the Phillies cleanup man, Rhys Hoskins, leading it off for them in the 7th.
One's the count.
Verlander will kind of go back and forth between pitches. Early in the game, it was nothing but fastballs, sprinkled in a few curveballs, but not very many. Here as the game has progressed, he's been leaning more on the slider and off-speed breaking balls. Changeup is lifted. Speaking of breaking balls, Springer camps underneath it, squeezes it for out number 1. Here in the 7th. So the aggregate score so far in this series, starting with last night's game to 1 out here in the top of the 7th tonight. Phillies lead this series 4 runs to none. Astros offense completely stalled
Ball 1, no strike.
by the arms of Aaron Nola, and tonight Zach Wheeler on the hill for the Phillies. Detroit Tigers come to town. We do play the Phillies one more time. That game will be tomorrow night, and then Friday night's Detroit series starts at 7:10. They're in town for 3, and then we have our All-Star break next week. We will broadcast the All-Star game. It'll come to you from live at Dodger Stadium on the West Coast. Hit hard, but Altuve can't get to that one, even though he was playing rover. There'll be a 1-out single for Philadelphia. Gregorius is very happy about that. Real Muto now bats with
Count 1-0.
a double play in order. Real Muto looking for his first hit tonight. Verlander with 87 pitches now, 1-1. Astros really hoping to get the lead that last inning so JB could leave the game with the win, possibly. It's going to fall for a single. It's going to be 1 out now, 2 runners on for the Phillies here in the 7th.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Nick Williams had a double in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3, 1 for 2.
1-0.
Justin Verlander trying to induce a ground ball double play here. It would be just what the doctor ordered. The 1-1 off the inside corner, 2-1 now. Lifted foul, 2-2. Curveball swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Verlander, his 4th of the game, and now there's 2 gone in the 7th.
now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley now bats with 2 outs and 2 runners still on. He's going to lift it. Bregman going to move back. A little worried there when he wasn't looking toward the ball, but he does squeeze it for out number 3. We're stretching it here in Houston. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Astros, still trailing this one by 1, looking for their first run in the series. This inning will be led off by Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Hit hard but foul for strike number 1. Out in front of the changeup, quickly 0-2 to Alvarez. Phillies in the shift. And Alvarez doesn't matter. Strikes out for the third time this game. Wheeler's 11th, but it will not be a record tonight. Bregman now bats. He's one of the few Astros with a hit. So he's through a slider. Hit hard, but it's going to just be foul. 0-2 now to Alex. Great pitch there. Thought the swing timing was pretty good. But Wheeler strikes him out. His 12th of the game, and now there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be La Pina. Lifts one to center. Should be caught by the center fielder. The Astros go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. They're scoreless so far in the series, folks. This is only game 2, but still, through 7. Phillies 1, Astros goose egg.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Of course, Oakland with a 4-0 lead against San Francisco. Brad Peacock's coming in to pitch, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So Verlander's night's done.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Number 9 hitter for Philadelphia will lead it off here in the top of the 8th. A lot like last night's game that was 2-0 going into the 9th. This one's only 1-0 in the 8th. But it feels like it's 10-0. Astros have had a runner at third base tonight. They hadn't done that last night. Peacock slick behind the back there. 1-3 for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Final line on Verlander. He is in line for the loss. The solo homer, really the only black eye tonight for him. And a 1-run performance should be enough when you've got the Astros offense. So far tonight and this series, it has not been. 1-1 to the leadoff man, Segura. He's seeing the ball very well tonight. That one was hit hard too. Altuve able to get to it. He's retired 4-3. 4 out number 2, and it's Andrew McCutchen who has not gotten on base tonight in 3 previous attempts. He looks a look at a curveball that's low. Should be out number 3 here. Bregman charges, throws over to Yuli. And the Phillies are retired 1-2-3. Brad Peacock has a nice outing in relief. Through 7.5, Phillies 1, Astros nothing. Let's get a little 8th inning rally going right here. A little swing lube. We are back.
Leading up for the Astros.
Astros first round draft pick out of Puerto Rico. Leads off the 8th. Correa with 2 stoinkouts tonight. No bueno there. Philly starter Zach Wheeler been absolutely cruising. Still hasn't thrown 70 pitches, and we're here in the 8th. Misses there, 1-0 to Carlos. I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm not going to say anything at all, but it is 1-1. 2-1 to Carlos, and we'll show you he's not seen a strike yet. There you go. No strikes yet. 1-2-3. 1-2 to Correa.
Yep, that ball went out.
Wheeler still humming in there at 99 here in his 8th inning of work. Count goes full to Correa, who has not seen a strike yet. Check it out, folks. Not a ball pitched in that rectangle at all. The payoff pitch. He never saw a strike, and he struck out for the third time. Ooh, man. Look at there. There's your two-headed monster for Philadelphia. Aaron Nola with 4 complete games. Zach Wheeler with 3. He's cruising towards his 4th tonight. Nola, of course, had his 4th last night. A 22 record-breaking strikeout performance. Josh Reddick bats here with 1 out. Lifted to the left side. It'll be foul. That should drop. It will be a 1-out single. Reddick taking the ball the other way where it was pitched.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett. Thur. Your attention, please.
Miles Straw going to pinch run here for Stubbs and, I'm sorry, for Springer. We're going to leave Stubbs in though.
Number 3.
Runner, he's going.
Stubbs fouls that one away.
Steal. I got the count 0-2.
Straw easily get to second base with stolen base there, but the count is moved to 0-2 on Stubbs, who has swung at 2 balls way out of the zone. There they are.
Number
0-2
3.
to Garrett. Tying runs at second base. Swings through a changeup for out number 2. That's Wheeler's 14th. That sounds like a lot, except when Nola got 22 last night.
The center fielder.
That's jump change. George Springer had a base hit last at bat. It broke a 7 strikeout in a row. Sorry, 6 strikeout in a row stretch for him. And folks, I promise I'm not trying to swing at that. I am as frustrated as you. I'm a 40-year-old man who hasn't played a video game in 20 years. It's changed a lot. It does. I do hold up there. That makes me very happy. 1-1. Straw's at second base. He scores on anything to the outfield here. Springer way out in front of the changeup. 1-2 now. He'll get back safely. Almost caught him leaning there. 1-2 pitch from Wheeler. Taken low. 2-2 now to George. Altuve waits on deck. If he can get a chance to bat this inning, he won't. Springer swings through a slider for another strikeout. The Astros leave a man in scoring position. Through 8, it's Phillies 1, Astros nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Straw stays in this one. It'll be Bryce Harper leading it off. Brad Peacock back out there after an 8-inning pitch in relief. 8-pitch inning. What did I say? 8-inning pitching? I don't know. All I could see when I closed my eyes were the Astros swinging and missing at baseballs. That wasn't very good there. 1-1 to Harper.
2-1.
Harper had a solo homer in last night's ballgame in the 9th. He bats here. Ooh, Altuve really catches that one in the air. Harper's retired 4-3 for out number 1.
The first base,
Rhys Hoskins now batting.
That's a ball.
Slider misses, but not sure where. Not getting a lot of love. Low part of the strike zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hoskins swings and misses there. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Well, that one was further out than the last one, but 2-1 to the backstop. I don't think we've seen many of those. Ay, ay, ay. 3-1 pitch. Got to be careful here. Want to keep this game at 1-0. Full count, payoff pitch. Fouled away. I believe there's 15 strikeouts so far, Ryan, and no, there wasn't a trivia question tonight. But we'll do one. Aflac trivia question, we'll give you the answer in the bottom of the ninth. Tonight's trivia question is, what Chicago Cub struck out the Houston Astros 20 times in a single game? I'll give you the year. I think it was 97, 98, or 99. It was one of those seasons. But what Chicago Cub struck out the Astros 20 times in a game?
Oh,
2-0 here to Gregorius.
That's ball 3.
3-0 now. Peacock struggling to find the zone. .30 pitch.
Ball 4.
Misses there. Aflac trivia answer is guessed correctly by Ryan Dietz, Mr. Careywood. Man, talk about a guy. He was 20 years old. He was very young when that 20 strikeout game happened. That was going to get away. Runner advances to second base. So Careywood gets 20 strikeouts as a 20-year-old in like his third major league start. It was his rookie year. The game was in like May or something. Whatever it was insane. You're like, this guy's going to be just an ace for Chicago for a long time. And as an Astros fan, I was like, oh God, we're going to have to face this guy a lot. Well, he's only on the Cubs for a little while. Never has a lot of success overall. Peacock gets Real Muto swinging to end the ninth. Astros need a base runner and a run. Through 8.5, it's 1-0 Phillies. We're back. Ryan Dietz thinks it was at 98. I like that.
Leading up for the Astros,
I think he might be right.
second baseman, Jose.
22 years ago. Swings through a slider. Wheeler back out there looking for his 5th complete game. I believe it was 4. No, maybe his 4th of the year. 0-1 to Altuve. Pretty good pitch to swing out there, but he says no, no, no. 0-2 to Jose. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. They'll throw it on a first to complete it. 1-3 for out number 1. 16 tonight for Zach. Oh my God, can you imagine if we had got to 20 tonight? I mean, 16 is a lot, but it's not 21. Oh my God, Michael Brantley. Now the Astros struck out the side struck out all 3 batters in the ninth. Brantley bats here with 1 out. They might still strike out the side, but Brantley is going to get to second base here. Tying run is going to be 180 feet away with less than 2 outs. Let's go. Baseball's so funny. The Astros have been dominated at the plate tonight. If they could figure out a way to get a couple of hits together here in the ninth, Wheeler is going to be done. 16 strikeouts for him tonight. Phillies closer comes in looking for his 21st save of the year. David Robertson, 2.87 ERA, 31 strikeouts over just 31 1/3. So not getting a ton of strikeouts. What's Tucker doing for though? Oh yeah, dude. Al Tucker.
Now running at second base.
Al Tucker's super fast. He'll pinch run for Brantley. Now, wouldn't this be crazy, folks? Jordan is very due for a ding-dong. Can we get some walk-off magic here? Bottom of the ninth. Astros have not scored a run in the entire series. First pitch to Jordan. Knuckle curve for a ball. Astros fans on their feet making some noise. They certainly have not had a lot to cheer about tonight. The 1-0 to Jordan. Taken for a ball, 2-0. Let's go Astros. Tucker's at second base, 1 out. Rodon late on that fastball. That was right down the plate, 2-1. Curveball gets him swinging and missing. 2-2 now to Alvarez. Alex Bregman waits on deck. First base is open. See if they decide to pitch to Alex. It's going to be a productive out. Gets the tying run to third here in the 9th inning. But Jordan's retired 4-3 for out number 2. Here he goes. Get on your feet, Astros fans. Watching from home. Here we go. Alex Bregman does have an extra base hit tonight. A base hit here ties it up. You know what a home run does. First pitch to Alex Bregman here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Swings and misses at the curveball. Oh, it's going to be picked up by the first baseman. Thought that had a chance to go through. Astros were shut out back-to-back games here against the Phillies, who are now 51-game winners. Astros also at 51 wins. Oakland is winning their game right now. We'll assume they go on and take care of the Giants tonight. That would put the Astros at 2 games back in the AL West. Now, good news is a pitcher that does not have a lot of strikeouts is starting tomorrow's game for Philadelphia. We hope you come back and join us. I promise the Astros can score runs. They haven't done it since March, but it seems like it. They came in with a 5-game winning streak and have not scored a run in 2 games against the Phillies. There's your final line. Just 1 run for Philadelphia. That's all they needed. We'll see you here tomorrow night at 7:10. Justin Verlander with the hard luck loss there. Zach Wheeler with 16 punch-outs. A couple of extra base hits is all we got. A lot more strikeouts tonight. We'll get it figured out, Astros fans. We'll get it figured out tomorrow night at 7:10. It's a date. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us tonight. Shout out to the new viewer, Patate Movie or Patate Movie, however you pronounce it. It says Houston sucks. Tonight you were correct, sir. They definitely did. Come back tomorrow night, see us score some runs. Ryan and Becca Dietz, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:10. Go Stros. Don't strike out, but do wash your hands. See ya.